How's it going, UCF Nation? Andrew Cherico here, back with another Sidelines post-game interview. Unfortunately, our coworker Nick Williams could not be here today, but that's fine because that's not going to stop our post-game analysis. So let's just hop right into it. That was a fun game against Villanova. 48 to 14, 600 yards of total offense. How much better could it get? The defense was amazing, the offense was amazing, and the special teams was even better. So the big elephant in the room that game was Timmy McClain. Yes, he started off shaky, but tuning into the second and third quarter, he was accurate, mobile. He looked like a true leader of the offense. And I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do against Kansas State next week. I think it's going to be interesting game for him because it's not going to be the defensive level that Villanova. It was an easy challenge for him. But then Kansas State is a huge jump. So I'm expecting around 225 passing yards on the day for Timmy, but that shouldn't stop us from winning the game. I believe Timmy McClain had a few errors in the beginning. He had the fumble, he had some errant passes, but other than that, he looked really solid, and I was happy to see what he did. Kobe Hudson, I did not expect him to be our leading receiver that game. I thought it was going to be Javon Baker all the way. New quarterback in the game. Let's make it easy. Get our wide receiver some targets. But Kobe Hudson completely took off with his targets. He had 6 receptions and 147 yards on the day. He had a couple great plays. He had a huge touchdown taken away, but I believe they only negated 30 yards. So he got credit for the play, but he didn't get the touchdown, which would have been huge for him. Jordan McDonald, on the other hand, had 2 great possessions in the Wildcat in the red zone. He got in the end zone twice, and it was just fun seeing him. I like him as a new power back. He knows how to grit and grind through the defense and get in there. RJ Harvey, he had 14 carries, 85 yards on the day, and a touchdown. He's special every week. This is nothing new for RJ. RJ is an amazing player, one of the key staples of our offense, and he's going to be one of the key to victories against Kansas State. The defense, let's talk about the defense yesterday. The defense was amazing. There's no other way to put it. I believe we didn't give up our first down until the end of the first quarter, which is simply generational. Generational defense right there being played by our game yesterday. We had, I believe, I can't even count how many 3-and-outs it was, but I believe it was 4 3-and-outs in a row, which is simply amazing by the defense. The D-line was amazing. The linebackers were amazing. The D-backs were amazing. Nikai Martinez had a big pick yesterday. He almost took it to the house. Unfortunately, got stopped short, like 5 yards of the goal line, which later on led to, I believe, a Jordan McDonald touchdown. But outright amazing game by the defense yesterday. Although they gave up 14 points, I truly believe it was just garbage time points. The defense was playing a lot more passive. There was a lot more backups in the game. But that does not underestimate what the starters did and how dominant they were on the day. And the special teams on the day, Colton Boomer, how much better can you get? I love Colton. I am your biggest fan at this point. I cannot stop raving about him. I believe he had six PATs good and 2 field goals good, leading for 8 total kicks on the day, which is just amazing. How many more times can we say boom and it goes in? I can't remember the last time we said boom and it didn't go in. It's just I'm having so much fun. That kid is a superstar. He's going to the league. I made a post on Twitter yesterday. I saw a literal goat walking on the field, and that he was. The defense led up 222 yards, I wanted to say, before. 228 yards. But like I said, it was garbage time, so it doesn't really matter. And I want to hop into the grades for the day. I believe our offense played an A-plus game. Timmy McClain, outside of the shaky first quarter, looked really good. I really enjoyed his performance. The receivers looked good. I was a little surprised Xavier Townsend didn't get the ball pretty much the entire game except for special teams. But that is going to change. He is a dynamic playmaker, and he knows what to do with the ball in his hands. He jukes. He spins. He's so much fun to watch. The defense, like I said, gets an A+. I think was the best defensive performance all year. And we had a great defensive performance against Kent State and an even better defensive performance against Boise. Yes, we gave up more points against Boise, but that's a good offense that we stopped, and we limited them. So our defense has been playing truly great all year, and so far that has been our top aspect of our team. So, and I believe the play calling got an A+ as well. They gave Timmy McClain easy throws. The running game was phenomenal. I enjoyed the Wildcat in the end zone. In the red zone. Not too much end arounds, not too much fancy stuff. Just dig it straight into the defense and let Jordan McDonald cook. I was all about that. I love it. We are a grit and grind team. Let's continue to play like that. And the special teams gets an A++. Generational. I love Colton Boomer. I love Mitch McCarthy. I love all of them. So let's move on to what I think are the keys for next week. Timmy McClain needs to get off to a quick start against this Kansas State team. We need to get early throws, early quick third down throws. We need to score early. We have to take a quick lead. So that leads to Timmy McClain making quick throws on third down. We need to convert on third down. I cannot stress it enough. Third down is important for us next game. We're not going to have the same opportunities we did against Kent State and Villanova. We're going to need to convert in every possession we get. I say we continue with the style of play that we've had all year. Continue to pound the ball. We're going to pound the ground. RJ Harvey's going to be amazing. Johnny Richardson's going to be amazing. Jordan McDonald's going to be amazing. And hopefully we can even get a great lead to bring in some of the other running backs. Another aspect is that we're going to need at least 2 turnovers to win this game. Kansas State looks like they have a high-powered offense. They just lost last week to Missouri on a 61-yard field goal, which is insane if you saw that game. But they have a high-powered offense, I believe, so we have to make sure that their offense doesn't take control of the game, and we need to limit their momentum by causing at least 2 turnovers. I'm predicting 1 interception and 1 fumble. It can go either way, though. It could be 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, but we need 2 turnovers to win that game. So, my last prediction is that Colton Boomer is going to hit 2 field goals, I believe. 2 field goals. That's going to take us to the finish line. Sorry about that. It's going to take us to the finish line, and he has to continue to be generational if we're going to win this game. So my score prediction for that game is going to be UCF wins 24-20. Yes, I believe we're going to go 4-0, and that's going to put us in some great conversations for maybe even a Big 12 title run. Yep, I'm getting a little optimistic, but from what I've seen from this team, even through the adversity, we look pretty much unstoppable, especially if we can beat Kansas State on the road next week. So, to conclude the post-game analysis, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, follow the channel, and leave a comment if you agreed or disagreed with any of our takes. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Andrew_Cherico, and make sure to follow my coworker, Nick, on Twitter, OuttaPocketNick. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the sidelines. Go Knights and charge on.